everyone. We are going to do slope formula from 2 points. This is probably the easiest one now that we've already done it from graphs and from tables because we were just pulling points from those tables. Now we're just given the 2 points. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the slope formula. Some people, I've said this before, some people think, oh, I don't need to do that. I can just kind of know the points in my head and do it. But people get all messed up. It's better to write the formula and plug the points in one by one. And since my points are already written here, I'm not necessarily going to rewrite them. I'm just going to call one of them 0.1, one of them 0.2. I could have done it the other way around. This could be 0.2 and this could be 0.1. It doesn't matter. You'll end up in the same place because you'll either both numbers will be the opposite if you do it the other way around. Okay, so if this is 0.1, this is x1, y1. My x value in 0.1, my y value in 0.1. I swear my cats only meow when I'm making videos. Okay, since this is 0.2, it's x2, y2. That's a little comma there. So then take these values. I'm going to take y2 and subtract y1. My y2 is 1. My y1 is 2. So on top, I'm going to have 1 take away 2. And on the bottom, I have x2 take away x1. x2 is 3, take away 6. 1 take away 2 is -1. And 3 take away 6 is -3. I have a negative being divided by a negative, which makes the whole thing positive. So my final slope is m equals positive 1/3. You can leave it as a fraction. Now, if I had done this the other way around and called the other one 0.1 and the other one 0.2, I would have had 2 take away 1, which would be positive 1, over 6 take away 3, which would be positive 3, giving me positive 1/3. I just got the opposite sign for both numbers here because I did it the other way around. Sometimes I try to look and make it so that my 0.2 has, if I can, has the higher numbers and 0.1 because that's more likely to keep it positive. And 0.1 have the lower numbers. Okay, same thing again. I'm going to write the slope formula. Rise, that's my y2, y1. That's how far apart the points are from each other on the y-axis. Call this, I'll go ahead and call this one 0.1, 0.2, which means that this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Take those numbers, plug them into the formula. y2 is 7. Take away my y1, which is 3. And then my 2 take away 5. Oh, that's the saddest cat in the world. 7 take away 3, easy. 4. 2 take away 5, -3. A positive divided by a negative is a negative, so this is a negative fraction. So, excuse me, my slope is -4/3. All right. 17, -13, 17, 8. Interesting. So they have the same x values. It'll be interesting to see how this makes it turn out. Write my slope formula. So Now I'm going to take, and this, I'll call this 0.1, 0.2. That makes this x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to have 8 take away positive 13. So slope equals 8, that's my y2, minus negative 13 over x2 minus x1, 17 minus 17. When you subtract a negative, it's the same thing as adding a positive. 8 plus 13 is 21. 17 take away 17, 0. When you have a 0 in your denominator, that means that your line is up and down. It's vertical. Remember what the puff positive guy said, slope dude said? When it's straight up and down, it's undefined. So when you have a 0 in the denominator, we don't know what it means to divide by nothing. You got 21 of something and you divide it by nothing. That has no meaning. It's undefined. And it's also going to make a straight up and down line on the graph. 0 on the bottom, undefined. Okay, we'll call this 0.1, 0.2. Ooh, now I have the same number for my y values. Do you have any guesses what might happen then? Let's try this and see. Oops. Usually I write the slope formula first, but I labeled my points first. Okay, my slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1. That's rise over run. 3 take away 3 on top. 3 take away 3. I think I know where this is going. 20 take away 19. 3 take away 3 is 0. 20 take away 19 is 1. So 0 divided by any number is still 0. If you have nothing and you divide it among that nothing, among however many people or groups or whatever, you're still good. Everyone's going to get nothing when you divide it up. This is 0. This would make a horizontal line on the graph. It would, if this was your y-axis, your x-axis, it would make a line like this, going through 1. But its slope is 0. When 0 is on the top, you have 0 slope. When 0 is on the bottom, it's undefined. You can't divide by 0. It's mathematically incomprehensible. All right, thanks, guys.